all for you. Jets are lining up, the quiz begins. Fuel the mind, the prize is what you win. Streaming live, we're diving through the blue from the cockpit view. It's all for you. Jets are lining up, the quiz begins. Fuel the mind, the prize is what you win. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the livery. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the lead. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Turbines humming, games we navigate. Every answer pushes past the gate. Colors bursting, liveries collide. Compete with style, let your spirit guide. From runway lights to the quizzes bright. Every moment here just feels so right. Altitude climb, enjoying the ride. Wings spread wide, we'll be a guide. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the livery. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the lead. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery.
Oh, hello everybody. And in true fashion, Moshi Moshi. Give us an audio check, if possible. I am just putting the filters on now. Cool. Right, filters are on. How are we doing? Moshi Moshi, everyone. Let's have a quick look at the audio check here. How are we doing? Aviation 005, evening to you. Sounds all good, pictures all good, happy days. Not clashing with the excuse me, with the desktop audio, and by that I mean the sim flight. Sorry, the sim audio. Hopefully. Moshi Moshi, welcome to Frankfurt for our Frankfurt Friday stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the weekend. First things first, before we do anything, give yourselves a pat on the back. We've made it to the weekend. It's felt like a long one, this one. But we have made it. Our first arrival is Lucas coming in from Kirkira in Greece. Coming in after a go-around, I believe it. So second attempt for this guy. A320 from Discover. And then we'll say hello to the chat in a second. But here we go. Let's kick things off. Should be a busy one tonight at the moment. 112 arrivals scheduled. But that will probably get more and more busy as the next hour or so gets underway. Before anyone asks, no, there is not any. There is no ATRs. So we'll watch Lucas come in, and then I'll get to the chat and say hello. Here we go then. 320, second attempt into Frankfurt. I'll get the weather up as well, so you can see what the pilots are dealing with tonight as well. 05s are in action today. There you go. What better way to start the stream? With a beautiful bit of Lurpak butter invented in 1901, as James May would put it. If you know, you know. Beautiful buttery goodness to kick off the stream tonight. So let's get to the chat and say hello to those who are watching. Wilson, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Gemma, Moshi, hope you're doing well. Rick Calkins is here as well. Evening to you, or afternoon to you, I believe. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you as always. Paul Hussey's in the room. Says, have you recovered from last night yet? Well, last night was fun, wasn't it? Definitely think we picked the wrong plane for it, for sure. Carl, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Wayne is in the chat as well. Evening to you. Hope you're doing well. So, we are tracking tonight on
good evening, Speedbird 904 November.
VATSIM radar. We have our first MD-11 inbound shortly. And then when I get a moment, I will go through some of the aircraft we can expect to see tonight as well. So how was your Friday? Let me know how your Friday was. Mine was a really busy one. Really busy. But glad it's done. Rick says, yep, still afternoon, 12:57 PM here. So I did get it right. Kind of. Second time of asking. But good to see you nonetheless. Alright, inbound next. Is another is it? Yeah, it is, yeah. This is Nicholas in from Kakira as well. In a Discover A320. This must be a friend of the chap who's just landed. So 2 Kakira arrivals in a row, and then our first MD-11 is due in after this one. Oh, one wheel.
Thank you, clear to land, Speedbird 904 November.
Bit of a wonky landing, but got it down nonetheless.
Frankfurt Tower, Bude, Ocean 515, ILS, 7 left.
Ocean 515 Tower, Bude, wind check, wind 05, degrees 1.
Danke.
So we should now have... Yeah, we do. Inbound on the next one is Robbie, coming in from Amsterdam with the MD-11 from Lufthansa Cargo. That's our next one. So hello, 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 hello. Hope everyone is well. Sarah, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Got an MD-11 inbound. There it is in the distance. Let me very quickly get the weather up so you can have a nosy. Okay, quite windy, as we've just established. So I'm just going to quick note. So the pilots are dealing with 11 knots of wind today.
Lufthansa 49 Kilo, Frankfurt Tower.
49 Kilo.
Taxi via Papa in November 11, hold short of November.
Here, repeat that please.
Taxi via Papa in November 11, hold short of November.
So our first MD-11 inbound from Amsterdam. Flown by Robbie. We are tuned in to the tower, so could get a couple of go-arounds tonight, I reckon. Very much on the windy side. Ooh, there you go. Ooh!
Cleveland 7 left, Ocean 515.
Look at the correction. Look at the correction.
11 and hold short November, Cleveland 9 4 November.
Ocean 515, long rollout.
Long rollout of Ocean 515.
Oh, I tell you what, it doesn't matter about the correction. Oh, a little shaky. But top landing, that is immense. Yeah, it did very well to save that. Not the easiest plane to land, the MD-11, but did very, very well there to kiss the runway beautifully well. So, getting busy on the ground, as you would expect. 777 that's absolutely hauling ass at the moment. Let's have a look then and see what we are expecting this evening. So we can expect an A350 this evening inbound from Amsterdam on behalf of Lufthansa. The newly released Piaggio Avanti P180 Avanti will be in as well. I don't think we'll see that though. Newly released by FlightFX, who have announced something very, very special overnight. We'll get onto that shortly. We're expecting to see Yannick again this evening, or YNL in the chat, but Yannick will be inbound A300, inbound from Algiers. DHL, but that'll show up as a blank one. And I'm fairly certain I also saw...
Land 7 left, long rollout via Papa 6 approved, 2 Mike Juliet.
Did I see it?
Lufthansa 760 Mike, establish ILS runway 07.
I thought I saw ITA. That might just be my eyesight. Yeah, no ITA. So yes. A good few aircraft to get this evening. Inbound next, Noah Brandner. Inbound from Milan. Lufthansa A320 coming in next. Let me know how your Friday was.
Roger.
If it were busy.
Ocean 515, contact apron 121,
Or if you had the day off, or whatever you did today, let me know. But what I do know is that it was bloody freezing. Really cold today. So Noah Brandner coming in. A320 from Milan. Parallel landings at the moment. Someone who's very, very high. Cool. Setting the standards. That's a peach of a landing. Very, very good. We are tracking the aircraft today on VATSIM radar. If you want to have a track as well and see what's coming in and what's lingering around. Sure, somebody might put a link in the chat. Wilson says screw the blank liveries on these aeroplanes. Yeah, so the blank liveries, they show up, they are either aircraft that don't belong in a particular fleet, which is weird because we do get a bit of a mix, or they are fake airlines that don't have a livery to show.
Mike Juliet taxi via Papa November 11, hold short of November.
Yeah, Papa, November,
So quite quiet on the arrivals at the moment. We have a KLM inbound. We've also got, I think our next one is going to be possible Turkish 320 inbound from Izmir, flying by Levent Daghan.
Clear to land and vacating Papa 6, Lufthansa 76 in the mic.
Lufthansa landing on the left. The Piaggio is coming in shortly as well. That's one aircraft I'll be looking at as well to getting for the flight simulator. Like a nice Piaggio. So, officially underway is the VATSIM event.
Lufthansa to Mike Juliet, contact apron 121, 855, tschüss.
11855 Lufthansa to Mike Juliet. Danke, ciao.
Über Tribon-Tri, Frankfurt Tower, schönen guten Abend, Line-Up Runway 18. Line-Up Runway 18,
Just waiting for this Turkish to come in. We'll have a quick scout around the airport. A300 on the move. I'm assuming Turkish is in next. It is, yeah, so it's on finals.
Runway 7 vacated.
Interestingly, can we see that? Got ourselves a DHL 777 on our side,
November 11, holding short November.
which is interesting. That's the MD-11 that I think landed earlier.
Keep it rolling. 5 corrections is 4, 0 degrees 1410 knots, runway 18 cleared for takeoff. Keep it rolling.
And then just waiting on the Turkish to come in. So yeah, so I mentioned Flight FX earlier, who released the P180 Avanti, or Piaggio, the Piaggio P180 Avanti. The spaceship-looking aircraft.
Lufthansa 76 Lima Mike, contact apron 121, decimal 855, John.
Contacting apron 121, decimal
They
855,
also announced
Lufthansa 76 Lima Mike.
overnight
Good evening. Thank you.
that there is finally
Good evening, Hamburg Tower, KLM 1818, established on the ILS 5 mile final.
going to be work done to bring an Embraer 145 to the stream. Sorry, to the sim.
Clear to land, runway 07 left, KLM 1818.
Paul says, wonder if a Caledonian 320 will make an appearance again. Let's have a quick nosy while I wait for the Turkish. What have we got? Have we got anything interesting in terms of... Got net jets?
KLM 1818 expedite.
Pegasus, I think that is.
3 miles behind.
Expediting
one.
stated, KLM 1818.
Oh, we got... Oh, okay. We might see a 767 for the first time. In from FedEx. Not seeing at the moment. But again, you never know. So Turkish 320 inbound next. Come get involved in the chat. Wind's just slightly easing off, down to 10 knots now. So inbound from Izmir.
Long roll out, KLM 1818.
Oh. Wow. Very much a flat flare. I'll tell you what. A very good landing. One Turkish in, one Turkish airline out. Sun Express on the taxi. But the A380 there has pushed as well. DHL still there. So I think what we're hoping for today, this will be interesting, is that Turkish on the runway. No, he's not. Turkish is not off the runway. So possible go round here, which is Christian inbound from Amman in Jordan.
Frankfurt Airport, gute Lufthansa an eine Papa Kilo.
I think you might be right. So Turkish must now be off the runway. Beautifully done. Inbound from Amman in Jordan. Carl's returned. Carl, if you can get a link in the chat for VATSIM radar, that'd be great. Turkish must have disconnected. So 321 Neo on the lineup. Our next arrival will be the Piaggio. I don't think it will show up though. Oh, go on then. 350 coming in on the right as well. So good news. We're going to see a 350 on the right hand side. There goes the Neo. So we've got the Piaggio. Or is he? Is he coming on the right hand side? No, he's not. Left hand side. Bollocks. Absolute rubbish. So yes, so flight effects. I'll see if I can find the screenshot. Give me 2 seconds here.
Clear to land, Eurowings to 592.
Eurowings to 592 negative, you are not clear to land. You just got in wind check, wind 430 east.
Not clear to land, Eurowings to 592.
Oh dear. It looks like it's very close to completion. Let me just show you. Give me 2 seconds. Ellie's in the chat. Hello to you. Are we doing well? Let me see if I can do this. Hang on. Oh, there we go. There you go. Flight effects. Embraer 145 coming to the flight sim soon. .350 is going in on the left hand side, which is annoying.
Kilo 1818, contact 811, display 855, cheers.
Contact apron 121.855, thank you very much.
So very, very soon. Looks like it's nearly there.
1914, ILS 07 knots.
Alright, will it show? I don't think it will show. I think this will show us something else.
6 Papa, November 11, short of November, Lufthansa Manipur Kilo.
Eurowings 259, leading traffic is vacating, wind 040 degrees 10 knots, runway 07 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 7 left, Eurowings to 592.
Yes, so very annoying. The 350 is going in on the left hand side. Eurowings there. Inbound next is the Piaggio, but we're not going to see the Piaggio, I don't think. It'll show up as a standard prop plane, I think. Sorry, Wings late, my fault. Should have kept him away longer. Should have kept him away longer. Here we go. Oh, so it's coming as a jet. That's interesting. This is not a jet. This is a turboprop. The brand new Piaggio from Flight FX, who I just showed on screen. It's a generic jet. 350 in the background as well. Yeah, this is supposed to be the Piaggio P180, but this is just showing as a generic jet. Obviously, it's not a generic jet. It's one of the noisiest turboprops made. That's one ugly default private jet. That is dead ugly. Rubbish. You did hear 350 as well. There it is. The only 350 we're getting this evening, and it's going on the bloody left.
November 11, hold short of November.
Coming all the way from Amsterdam.
Left on Papa November 11, holding short of November, your rings 2002.
Our next aircraft, 320, flown by Luca, coming in from Vienna. The Maximilian coming in with the 320 from Riga. When's the next Kai-Tak event due? Not entirely sure.
Good evening. Lufthansa 1 Alpha Charlie inbound ILS Yankee 07 left, ADDME.
So yes, the only, there you go, 350. The only 350 we'll be getting this evening, I think. And it's in on the left-hand side.
Roger, 1 Alpha Charlie.
Those who missed the announcement yesterday after the stream done by Indie Builds, the Indie Builds 350 will be releasing at some point this month. So when we do these types of streams, you can expect to see a load more 350s for sure. Just looking to see if we're going to get any more here. I don't think we are. But later on, we are going to get a FedEx 767. So there is that.
Lufthansa 119er 14, taxi left via Papa in November 11, hold short of November.
And then yes, as it stands, it's the only 350 we are getting this evening.
Hey, I'm sorry, say the instructions one more time.
Papa November 11, hold short of November.
Okay, Papa November 1 short of
so yeah,
November.
so I'm not entirely sure when the next Kai-Tak event is. I'll keep an eye on the scheduling. In fact, what is the schedule for this weekend while we wait for the next one to come in?
Little end 07 left, 1 Alpha Charlie.
Alright, so let's have a look here. So what have we got on this evening then? That's tonight, so that's fine. Paris is online tonight as well. Sao Paulo's on tonight. Santos Dumont is on tonight. Across the land westbound is on tomorrow. So Amsterdam, Milan Malpensa, Hanover, Nice is on, Gothenburg I believe that is, Krakow's on, Kuwait is on. There's so many on tomorrow, it's crazy. Innsbruck is on tomorrow night. And then on Sunday, Fire and Ice returns again, which is the Vagar, Keflavik, and some of the other airports that are around Iceland. Right, in next, this is Luca in from Vienna. Yannick is 2 out. He's the second one in on the right hand side. Not a lot of aircraft on the right hand side tonight. Interesting. You can hear the private, well, say private jet. You can hear the Piaggio. So here's Luca in the 320, in from Vienna. We've had some good landings so far. Wind at 10 knots, 40 degrees. And as Gemma says, we do love a generic. tell you what.
Upper November 11, hold short of
Does it get any better than that? Ellie says, I think I've flown on a Virgin 350. It was a big plane to visit family. Did you get any pictures whilst you were on the plane? Because Wayne will probably be able to decipher which one it was. Garen Vanderpool, hello to you, hope you're doing well.
Thank you, bye-bye.
It says, what's the best way to find where to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator? The website that I use in order to try and pick out websites, I'll put it in the link for put a link in the chat for you, just to make it a little bit easier. This is also how I decide where we're flying during the week when it loads. Right, I'm going to tag you in it as well. Right, that's the link that I use, that you can pick out real world schedules. And that will give you everything that you need in terms of like picking a place to fly to. Right, inbound next is Yannick. Inbound from Algiers, A300. It's supposed to be DHL, but it will not show as DHL. So regular flyer into the streams here, Yannick, just waiting on the arrival. No, I was too busy going through the drinks menu and buying perfume on board. It's a shame you didn't know Wayne back then. Wayne could have bought it for you with his wallet. Hashtag tight bastard. Jim says that website looks good, Tom. I might have to try it. Yeah, do it. I mean, when you select say 0 to 3 hours, and then I might give a bit of a rundown if you're not entirely sure on it. But you select like the hours in terms of how much you want to fly. You don't necessarily need to pick an airport to go to because it will select it for you. Pick a region, it will put anywhere, and it will just bring up everywhere around the world. And then when you click on a route, so say you've got New York to Los Angeles, say you were doing the cross-country one, it will give you the airlines that run that route, and it will give you the flight number as well, so you can use the flight number, and it will also give you an idea for how long it will take as well. So it's very, very good. And that's what I use to create the schedule for the week. Let me get to the chat in a sec. Here's Yannick. Ellie says my uncle works for DHL at Heathrow. Not sure what he does. We know a few people that work at Heathrow. Carl says I'm sure Wayne can work it out. Ellie, if you give the date and time of your flight, you probably could do. Actually, to be fair, there are ways of remembering what you were on and tracking it. Very quickly before Yannick comes in. Garen says, have you considered using Google Earth? I'm feeling lucky button to figure out an origin. Not particularly. No, the website I put in the chat is the one that I tend to use the most. Right, here we go. YNL. Oh, here we go. He's doing it. Go on then. Go around. So, first one of the stream. Yannick, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Got two Yannicks now. .350 in the background on the move. So Yannick or YNL going around.
Roger, then line up runway 18 and taxi down runway 18 and hold the beam intersection right. Line up runway 18 and then taxi down runway 18, hold shoulder beam mark, Lufthansa 61 Alpha. Lufthansa 7 Yankee behind the company, line up runway 18, number 2 for departure.
Yeah, we're on about. We've got different Yannick. The guy who just went round there, but yeah, it's gonna be too confusing now when we got two Yannicks. We'll go with YNL, who has the username of that in our chat, and we'll just go Yannick for you. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream, and welcome to the channel.
Frankfurt Tower, Bude, Lufthansa 227, 7 miles final, runway 07 left.
Lufthansa 227 Tower, hallo. Lufthansa 61 Alpha,
Ooh.
040 degrees, 10 knots, runway 18 cleared for takeoff. Runway 18 cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 61 Alpha. Lufthansa 227.
Very interesting. Gemma's just shed some light with me about
Runway 07 left, clear to land.
an interesting little event. We'll keep that on the wraps for the minute. Ellie says, Wayne in the good books, he bought me the Monica jacket I wanted. All very good. You know what that's called? Whipped. In my next little private jet. And then most of the landings look like they're going on the left, which is fascinating. Very, very quiet. We are due an easy jet. Matthias Manke.
Good evening, Lufthansa 98 Whiskey.
Coming in from Zurich. There is a Cathay Pacific 777 inbound shortly as well. Igor Nebov. Hello to you. Why is this showing as a generic airplane? What's with the generics this evening? The ugly ass generics. Oh, God almighty. Yee. Bosh. Oh, it's bringing flashbacks. I've got flashbacks of last night.
After departing from the land up and wait Lufthansa 98 Whiskey.
Might need to clip that one. Paul says, do they hold any of these events at Honolulu? If they do, they are probably like middle of the night. There are lots. There's a couple of American events, but they're normally held sort of like midnight onwards.
Frankfurt Tower, guten Abend. Lufthansa Cargo 8147, heavy ILS 07.
Igor, hello to you. First of all, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Says FSLTL is really weird in replacing aircraft models and even types when livery and type mismatch. XCSL does better. What's that then? Because I've never heard of that. Quick Google search while we're waiting for the next one. XCSL. Is that for X-Plane? Does it work for Flight Simulator? Well, that's just for X-Plane, isn't it? Problem is, I don't know if there's a new one for it. Gemma's off. Have a lovely evening, Gemma. Right, inbound. This is the EasyJet. Traffic light for X-Plane. Compatible for X-Pilot. So would it work on Flight Sim 2020 then? I'm generally curious. I've never heard of it. Wilson says that is a Ryanair landing because they do not care about how comfortable the landing is, and just cares about making it to destination on time. It's a good thing Sarah didn't read that. She'd be on your case.
Runway 18, clear for takeoff to Lufthansa 950, thank you.
777 in the background. Firm, but still pretty decent from the EasyJet.
Taxi left, Papa, hold short. Taxi Papa, November 11, hold short, November.
10254 November.
Eddie says, I like Wizz Air. I flew from Luton and it was a pretty pink plane. Pretty in pink. Oh, Wizz Air. Right, let's have a look at the arrivals. Let's see what we've got. So YNL will be coming in again shortly. We've got our first 380 inbound at some point. Got an Air France A321 inbound. Ooh, we've got ourselves a Qantas A380 inbound all the way from Sydney. All the way from Sydney. What a flight that is.
121-855 with the 7 number.
Papa, November 11, hold short, November.
Yeah, I'm really curious now. About this. I mean, I want to know if it's compatible, because some of the model matching is a little bit off. Right, quite a few landing on the left here, so the left seems to be quite busy. Which is fascinating that the left is busier tonight. I wonder why the right's not busy. Wilson says, my dad at first thought that Wizz Air was not a real airline the first time that he heard about it. Oh no, it's an airline. Ellie says, flew on EasyJet. I was very drunk going to Ibiza. I mean, did you get to Ibiza or did they kick you off the plane first? I'm just messing about. Just messing about. Carl, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. The left is busier, but I don't really know a spot on the left. It generally depends. I've not had this little conundrum before. So our next inbound on the right hand side is in from Innsbruck. It's Austrian 320, Miguel Eduard. Looks like we are getting a few arrivals on the right hand side coming in. It's just very weird. Very, very weird that it's very quiet on the right hand side here. CRJ for those interested. Right in front of us. Still not as busy as it normally is. Apparently Greg Wallace is flying tonight. I don't think it's the Greg Wallace. In terms of ATRs, no. And in terms of A220s, no. So there's the cafe landing on the left. Ellie says, Cheeky got there, but I can't remember getting to the hotel. You were definitely kicked off the plane. Excuse me. Looking busy on radar, says Carl. The cafe has landed on the left. Austrian inbound on the right soon. And then Yannick once again coming in for a second attempt. There has been an A380 over the airport just now, but it is looking very, very busy. The Qantas is not too far out. Got ourselves an A330 as well in from Delhi. Yeah, so great. It's looking busy around Frankfurt. Just very weird that the right hand side normally is quite busy for landings. It's not busy tonight. That is an odd one. YNL is joining the back of the stack for the right hand side. Ellie says, I'm sweet and innocent, I'm a good girl, I don't do things like that. No comments. I'm not commenting. It's probably best. I'm not commenting. What football is there tonight? Oh, it's FA Cup tonight. Interesting. Oh, of course it's Friday, isn't it? Duh. Slightly forgot what day it was. Right, so waiting for this Austrian 320 to come in. Very steady at the moment. I think it's probably the best way of describing it. Lots of action on the left-hand side. Noah's just taken off with a Condor 330. There's an A321.
136, 130, Condor 225 approaches.
This is interesting. But ground is looking very, 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 very busy.
Runway 18 clear to take off at the Lufthansa 7, could you do it?
Heading to Lufthansa 201.
Very weird. In all the times that we've done the Frankfurt streams, I've never seen the right so quiet. Never seen the right so quiet. That CRJ departed already. That's gone to Dresden. We've got a Croatian inbound as well. That's coming in from Zagreb. Don't tell Rob. Austrian should be appearing shortly. Does, doesn't it? It does seem very odd. Very, very odd. The right hand side is very quiet. It's never, ever normally like this. So we got, I'll tell you what, we'll follow British Airways here. Gives us something to look at. On the move. Trying to adjust here as well by the looks of it. Not like a rocket. Right, here we go. Here's the Austrian coming on the right hand side, in from Innsbruck. Ellie says 2 seconds I would whilst I deck Wayne. That's fine. I mean, give him one from us as well. Oh, go. No, you thought about it. Thought about it. Could that be possible wind shear maybe? Oh, oh God. Whoa. Whoa. Round you go, son. Second go around of the stream. So interesting. Is it wind shear or is that just a bad approach? We'll find out because Yannick is now due in, or YNL, to save confusion. Dom, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Done it.
Charlie identified. Contact land radar 136, decimal 130. Langen wieder und 120 tschüss, dann
Right, here we go. Here's YNL, or Yannick, inbound. Second attempt. After going around earlier. 10 knots of wind. I mean, we saw how bad the wind was last night for us, trying to land our Honda jet. So it's supposed to be a DHL. Oh, expertly done second time round. That's beautiful. Wonderful stuff from Yannick, or YNL, to save the confusion. Great stuff. Ellie says, Wayne, pick me up Sunday morning. Not sure where we're going. Hasn't told me yet. Hope somewhere very expensive. Probably Poundland would be my guess.
Frankfurt Tower, hello, passenger 20.
Apparently it's snowing. Is it?
Identified, contact LandRadar 136, decimal 130, cheers. 136, 130.
Snowing outside, are you sure? I might have to go and have a look. You're off to Poundland and you can only buy something from the Poundland bin. Like a pack of chewing gum or a bottle of water.
Contact apron 11855, cheers.
11855 from the 5 Yankee packages.
And Lufthansa 161, apron 11855, cheers.
Yeah, he's treating you to a 3-course meal of sandwiches, then followed by a main meal of sandwiches, and then a dessert of sandwich sundae.
Runway 18, cover takeoff with 5 kilo.
Lufthansa 828, preceding traffic ahead, eastbound, so wind 04, 30 degrees 1, 0 knots, runway 07 left, clear to land, and long rollout approved.
Clear to land 017 left and long rollout approved, Lufthansa 828.
Passenger 206 Romeo behind the departing Swiss, line up runway 18 behind.
Behind departing Swiss. Good evening, Lufthansa flying from Papaya, that's Yankee 07 left.
I'm going to quickly go and have a nosy out the window, see if it's snowing. 2 seconds.
Wind 04, 30 degrees and 10 knots.
Reporting from Papa.
Alpha Kilo identified, contact LandRadar 136, decimal 130, cheers.
136, 130, switch off kilo, thank you, bye bye.
Passenger 206 Romeo, wind 04, 30 degrees 1, 0 knots, runway 18 cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, passenger 206.
I think my phone's lying to me. Oh, bloody freezing. Wayne says McDonald's chicken nugget starter, Happy Meal, and a McFlurry. Tell you what you've just heard there is the sound of waves crashing. Bloody hell. Go Miller and Carter or something. Tight bastard.
Papa November 11, hold short November, Lufthansa 828.
Identified, contact lang radar 136, decimal 130.
Contact line radar 136.130, passenger 206, we are taking for service, cheers.
Lufthansa for uniform, Papa, wind 04, so 610 North, runway 07 left, clear to land.
Yes, 7 left, clear to land, Lufthansa for uniform, Papa.
Tower, the 887, Iowa, change 07 left. Lufthansa 887 Tower, hello,
Goodness, right, inbound next. Here we go. Vasky Vwawisto. Close enough, it's the best you're going to get. Inbound from Istanbul, Lufthansa 320 Neo. Paul coming in with one gifted departure lounge membership. Going to Eric May. Thank you, Paul, for your support there. One of many ways that you can support the channel this very evening. Lewis, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Says, behave, Tom. Wayne thinks a Wendy's is upmarket. Certainly thinks a Big Mac is upmarket, but that's about it. Kind of feel sorry for Ellie if that's what she's getting, the Big Mac. It's right, babe, you can only spend £3 or less. Tight bastard. He still probably has the vouchers on the bus ticket. I bet he does. They expired in 1998, but he's still trying to use them and pawn them off as current ones. Here we go then. 320 inbound from Istanbul. Whoa, goodness me, that looks quick. That looks very quick, and he ain't landing anytime soon. Oh! Halfway down the runway sounds good. Bosh. We've had quite a few decent landings tonight. That one sort of wasn't. Lufthansa on the move, 330. More than likely a FlightSim 2024 broken piece of shit flight. Alright, inbound on the right hand side. Coming in next, Leon, inbound from Athens. Lufthansa 320.
November, line up runway 18 and after 6 seconds. Yeah, for the
Wilson says, I would so agree. Broken piece of shit Flight Sim 2024. This is why the developers know it. Developers know it's still in a massively broken state, and this sim still works beautifully well. So why change it? Why change it up yet? Yeah, very good. My phone is resting against the zoom out button, so that's why it zoomed out quite massively then. I've got some Bernard Matthews chicken love hearts, if that counts. I think I just threw up in my mouth in a little bit there. How gay that sounds. Or how gay that is. It's alright, love, I've given you some chicken hearts. How romantic. Oh, do you know what it is? I bet he gets like potato letters as well. So it's like Bernard Matthews chicken love hearts and the letters that spell I. Was it like? Just spells like I love you or something. Pass me a bucket. And I don't mean Bonnie Blue. Book her into a restaurant. What's the matter with you? I can't deal with cheesy shit like that. I think that's really bad.
Frankfurt Tower, hello, postal 363 on final ILS Yankee 07 left.
I can't deal with cheesy shit. I hate it. Noel Haskinen coming in from Venezia. A319. Oh, Dom, no, don't. A frozen chicken ring. Yeah, not even cooked. And beautifully done. One of my favourites to fly is the Phoenix 319. Half time to the flight tomorrow. Look at that, look, showing off as well. Look at the wheelie. Go on then. Magic stuff. We like that. Jim says, how long until Wayne gets a frying pan to the head? My guess would be Sunday, when then he finds out that they're off to McDonald's and then Poundland afterwards for dessert. Make sure you pick something for a pound, babe. I fucking hate that word as well. Here's a Croatian inbound. This is inbound from Zagreb. Don't tell Rob. Yerne in control of this one. 2 out is our first A380 as well. A beer battered onion ring. Oh yeah, I mean, gotta treat the lady with some alcohol, right? So rather than get a bottle of wine, just get a beer battered onion ring. It's got alcohol in it. Not a lot, ideally, but it's still got some in it. Bosh from the Zagreb. Beautiful. I'm half tempted to do a flight with this one, you know. What do you reckon? I think I'll wind Rob right up though. ASL 73 on the move. beer battered chips. Is there such a thing as that? Oh, he's well high. Yeah, buddy. Get yourself a go around. Oh my god. Oh, he's on the centre. That's alright. No, he's alright. I thought he was... Looked like he was quite high then. Oh, there's the float. Heavy float. More float. Bosh. Oh, hang on. What have I seen here? Where is it? 350, baby. Let's go. Wayne's idea of alcohol is drinking some slightly out-of-date apple juice and calling it cider. Here we go. First 380 of the stream coming in on the right-hand side. This is Yanis Graf coming in from Düsseldorf, short flight, using the A380. I'm trying to work out why the 380 doesn't work for me. For pudding will be the beer pint looking sweets. Don't mock those because they're amazing. The beer gummy sweets are actually fantastic. I remember during the pandemic I ordered a 3 kilo bag of them. Oh, yeah, lovely. Look, ooh, slight wobble. Got it down, though. Ellie, were you sober for anything? Are you sober now, by any chance? Just asking for a friend. Beautiful landing on the 380 though. Cost us 3 kilo, oh my god. Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. This was like when you couldn't go out on that. So this was like, I was like, I'm just going to order just random crap on Amazon. I found like 3 kilo bags of sweets. I was like, I'll have a few of those. Took me a long time. Took me a long time to get through them. Very long time. But the beer, yeah, the beer pint like gummy sweets are, oh, they're to die for. They're amazing.
4 Kilo Alpha, contact day von 121 is made, 55, tschüss.
11855, danke für den Service, tschüss.
Easy 910, wind 010 degrees, 8 knots, runway 07 left, clear to land. French post 225, via Mike.
Can't say no, yeah, no, can't say no. Absolutely not. Oh, I can just imagine it. I can just imagine it now, like Wayne just goes to Poundland and goes, yeah, do you fancy a sherbet lemon? Suck on the sherbet lemon, that's all you're getting for dinner. How much does the pack cost? £1.49. Look at how high. Oh, God almighty. What's this coming in? This might be interesting. This is Eurowing 737-800 Rainer van Schalkwijk coming in from Innsbruck. Having a real hard time with this. I would probably go round, mate. Oh, God almighty. It's 8 knots of wind. It's not like it's... Whoa. Go. I was going to say, make great recovery. It'll do. Very well recovered. really well recovered. In fact, no, I think it'd be more like have a nibble on the sherbet lemon, but don't eat it all at once. That's your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You fucking tight ass. Right, next in. Lufthansa. In from Krakow, Finn Littershed. May have butchered the name, apologies. Lufthansa 320 inbound next.
Postman 363, we have here disconnected because we got a scenario of failure here on the bridge. Thank you.
Make it a good one. Make it a good one. Oh, look at that. Oh, I tell you. It was almost very close to buttery smooth. It was still buttery smooth. Not as buttery smooth as it should have been. .350 waiting to go. Ellie, the only way you can make it funny, or sorry, make it better for Wayne, is if you buy something for £2 at a Poundland store. He'd lose his shit. He'd lose his shit. I told you to keep it to £1. I wanted a drink as well. I told you we got tap water at home. Tap water's free. Wayne would have a bloody heart attack at Miller and Carter. 8 out of 5, sorry, 8.5 out of 10 for Carl, 9 out of 10 for Wilson. That was a beautiful, so close to a perfect landing. Right, 128 arrivals still to come. Familiar names include Yevraj, who's coming in, Lufthansa 320, Neo from Stuttgart. So I'm going to look at the list of names of people that are flying in this evening. We are just 747 at some stage as well. Still no ATRs.
121-855, Lufthansa 9 Hotel. Ciao, ciao.
Company, Papa November 11, and yep.
Right, in next. Austrian, this is Miguel Eduard. This is the guy who went round earlier. He's coming in again for a second attempt, inbound from Innsbruck. Forgot he went round, to be fair. Looks like he's having a bit of a hard time here. Wind looks like it's almost blowing to the south as well. That nose is looking quite high. We might have another go round here. He's really struggling. Really struggling. There goes the 350. Oh, God almighty. Yes, yes, yes. Is he going to go around for a second time? No, he's not. He's going for it. Go on, son. Oh, fuck me. Oh, shit. Whoa. Whoa. Rest peacefully, says Eagle. Oh, could you imagine? I couldn't imagine doing that. Oh, he plummeted right into the ground. That's Captain Plummet style. Oh, that was something. Gene coming in next. NetJets Challenger 6. Excuse me, Challenger 60. Ryanair landing on the left. So a bit of a private jet. Private jet coming in. That 350 is heading out to Paris. Got a 320, and then in front of us, in front of that is the NetJets. Terence Jones, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. That was still better than Captain. Sorry, Jim. I got it wrong. My bad. My bad. I got it wrong. If we're calling it better than that, then that was butter. Buttery landing.
121-855-57.
Yeah, so Terence, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Are you flying this evening? Not too bothered about the private jet. It's not going to show as what we want it to be. Oh, this guy's apparently... Is he streaming as well? We'll go for it as well. Let's have a look at him. It's showing as a standard citation, but... Igor, let him know. Let him know. We've just sort of streamed his landing. Let him know. Dom's really trying. I probably wouldn't go toe to toe, Dom, with Ellie. Right, here comes the Lufthansa inbound next. Lewis says back. Has Wayne pre-booked the ball pit at McDonald's for Sunday? Oh, just reminds me of Big Bang Theory. Bazinga. Bazinga. Some wide bodies on the way in. There certainly is. There's a DHL on the left that I can see just over there in the background. We're focusing on this one. 320. Looks like 321 though. Darren, hope you're doing well. Welcome to you.
Okay, first Frankfurt, 9 Delta Delta,
Full short November, 6 for Juliet.
It'll do. It's good enough. Very good. Yeah, evening Darren, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream, welcome to Friday, welcome to the weekend. Right, let's have a nosy and see what we got then coming in. We've got another private jet inbound from Leipzig. Then we have the Qantas. Qantas is coming in on the right hand side. On the left hand side should be an Emirates. Unless that Emirates has landed. Oh, train spotting, could you imagine? My world. Wayne's going to introduce her to his world of trains. It then gets a bit awkward when Wayne says, "Would you like to see my train enter the tunnel?" Ellie can stay, I like her. Wayne can leave, Ellie can stay. Wayne's going to show Ellie Darlington. Oh, do you mean like the train that flipped over as well? Oh, hello. What's going on here then? Oh, it's this. Ooh, it's the Qantas 380. He's very high. Not what you need when you're coming in from Sydney. Girls got needs, hashtag. Don't forget tomorrow, 6:45. Getting a bit of an early start for tomorrow. It is request evening. Southwest Airlines 737-800. Might use one of the special colours, I'm not sure yet. We're off to Providenciales. From Baltimore. Should be a fun one, that one. This is Qantas 38. So we're going to see the Qantas 380 for... I don't think we've seen it before on the streams. We were supposed to the other week, but we didn't. This is Chris Mooney coming all the way from Sydney. Direct to Frankfurt. God knows how long this will have taken. Wilson says, I hope that you do use one of the special colours. I'm thinking about it. Not sure which one yet though. Here we go, Qantas A380 inbound on the right hand side. You want to try and make it a good one. Struggling with that wind, 8 knots. Oh, oh, oh no! Don't ruin it for yourself. Oh, rudder correction. Oh, oh no! Oh, that is not what you wanted after a near, was it 16, 17 hour flight, maybe more than that. God, I feel so sorry for that pilot. That is dreadful. That is a rotten bit of luck. That is, yeah, that's a rotten bit of luck, that is. Imagine flying all that way and producing that at the end. That's tough. That's tough to take. I actually feel quite bad for him. Wilson says I would suggest using Freedom 1. That was the first thing that came to my mind, was Freedom 1. I believe we have used that already. I want to see if I can use something else. Let's have a nosy. I'm going to have a nosy at the moment, just while we're waiting for the next aircraft to come in. 7. 800. Right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Let's go for newest first. So we've got Lone Star 1. Freedom 1.
Roger, 128, ready.
There's a good selection there. Very good selection. Right, in next. This is Discover. Not sure who it is. It just is. It's an unknown name coming in from Palma de Mallorca.
For immediate takeoff, Lufthansa 128.
Dog's lipstick in the background. Lovely. Oh, it's Lufthansa cargo that I saw. Lewis says, why don't you take Ellie to the cinema? I hear Thomas the Tank Engine is showing at the at the Odeon. You can introduce her to Percy. You dog. Woof. That is quite funny. A330 inbound next. The Butter Machine. This one inbound from New Delhi. This is Dennis at the controls. And then Yuvraj Sharma, Mr. Chargeback, is on his way in as well. Well, how about Tennessee 1? I'm not going to. Yes, I'm not going to use the standard colours. I'm going to use a special colour tomorrow, but I'm not entirely sure what one yet. Butter Machine. Butter Machine.
.30,
30, 20, 10. Butter, butter. Yeah, I don't think that was. Decent landing though, nonetheless. Yes, I'm going to surprise you. I'll surprise you with what livery I use tomorrow.
Hi Papa, hold November 11, hold short November, Lufthansa Route.
Ellie says, been to Frankfurt on a hen's party. They had these bikes you could ride on with big beer glasses. Funny enough, you should say that. We've got a few bikes around here that you can ride on. They're called the local schlags. Bada bing, bada boom. In next is Yuvraj, coming in, Lufthansa 320 Neo. Oh my god. That almost looks like a wing wave on landing, which is, I think, is quite impressive. Decent. Good landing. Very good landing that. Almost like a wing wave on landing, which again is quite impressive. It's a 777, I think, moving just to the right of the picture. Okay, inbound next. Lufthansa 320, this is Augustinas in from Athens, and then behind that is a 777 freighter Jerome Bertrand in from Carrasco. Long flight, this one, in behind. Wilson says, I've seen a wing wave on the last delivery of a 321 CEO for Delta in Mobile, Alabama. I can't think where I've seen them. I'm pretty sure I've seen some wing waves before, but I can't think where I've seen them. So hello to everyone joining us. Quite a little bounce, but sticking with it. Play nicely, you lot. Play nicely. Got a KLM Dreamliner in the background. Can't see that 777 right now. So if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to hit the like button. It does help the channel out immensely. Many ways you can support the channel this evening through liking the stream, gifting memberships to those that are watching, super chats or super stickers if you so wish. Jim, don't laugh at me, Jim. I'm trying to calm the situation down.
Thank you.
Right, in next 777, in from Carrasco. Long flight this one. I want to say it's in Venezuela, that. I do. Tom's like the cover teacher that no one listens to. Yeah, I'm starting to get that. Yeah. Starting to get that impression. This is why I'd be no good as a teacher. I'd just lose my shit with everyone. I imagine Jim would be the one that would start the trouble as well, and then just start going, "What do you mean play nicely, dickhead?" What a dickhead. So, thanks, I'm your cover teacher, and Jim just goes, "Yeah, don't care, dickhead." Then everyone just laughs along with Jim, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like a twat now. Right, here we go. Lufthansa cargo in from Carrasco. I believe Venezuela. I might be wrong. Geography's not quite on point on this one. Looking all right though. Looking good. Looking very good. Yes, looking very good indeed. Slamming that nose wheel down. Beautifully done. You mean you would join in? In what? Starting the trouble? That 380 is up nice and early, goodness me. Ellie says I was a good girl at school until about 13, then my teachers hated me. I was a right little shit at school. Big time little shit. And I say this to people and they're like, really? I'm like, yeah. They're like, no, you weren't. I'm like, yeah, I was. I was a right little shit at school. Thank you to those who have subscribed to the channel this evening. It's very, very kind of you. Means a lot to us. Yeah, you would give up telling us behaving and join in. Yeah, I mean, I'd start throwing things at people. You at the back of the class, what? Wallop, straight in the back of the head. Lufthansa 321, Lucas to control this one. This is coming in from Geneva. Then we have Josh in from Madrid in a A300. Go. Beautifully timed flare with an expert landing. Very, very good. Don't mean a direction compass either. Take a drawing compass. Sorry, talking a drawing compass. Yeah, I know what you mean. Used to launch those across the classroom like a frisbee.
Vacate next right, then taxi via Papa November 11 and hold short November from MacGyver.
Ellie says break time, only time you can go for a ciggy. Shocking, to be honest. Oh, it's like anyone would expect you to smoke in class. I would confession time, I would steal alcohol out of the cupboard here at home or when I was living in London, and take it to school with me and get pissed on premises.
Tower, gute Lufthansa Friese von einer ILS Yankee 052.
Lewis says, I was a good boy. My teachers thought, but little did they know we used to jab the compass in the side of my friend's leg when it was his turn to read the book out loud. Lewis, that's just cruel. That's borderline cruel. Used to like jab their ribs with a finger. That made a lot of people jump.
Austrian 210, kannst du mir schon mal meinen Departure Frequency geben? 136-130, danke dir.
Ashtray should have been on desks and a free bar, I agree. Well, someone was a wild child at school. Right, this is Josh coming in from Madrid in the DHL A300, but it's not going to show as a DHL. We're going to go for the blank sperm whale livery. Then a Swiss 320 inbound after that. And we've got a row of Lufthansas inbound afterwards. So we've got Swiss, then Lufthansa, then Swiss once again.
Tower, good evening. You're in 2592 Lima, holding short down.
Just a random 380 just taxiing in front of us. Oh, good. Slight wobble, but otherwise very good. Delta 330 in the background, having just landed. Double 380 in the background. Very busy on the ground.
Sorry, Frankfurt Airport, and Lufthansa on the back side, that's Yankee 07 left.
I'm really sure what that 380 is meant to be. Don't say 380, that's not what I meant. That 380 is it's a standard fly-by-wire one. Someone is flying the standard fly-by-wire livery. Swiss in next from Zurich, 320.
136-130, Austrian 210, danke, gute Nacht, ciao.
What on earth am I hearing?
One is clear for takeoff, you're in 2592.
Yeah, drag him away, you'll be fine. Swiss touching down beautifully. Tell you what, apart from a couple, there's standard of living. Look at that race between Lufthansa and Swiss there. Swiss is currently winning, but not for long. Look at that as a shot. Beautiful. Time to perfection. But, Swiss landing beautifully as well. There's no shortage of very good landings this evening, barring one or two.
April 11855, 115 November. Schönen Abend noch, ciao.
3 Papa Whiskey, Lima.
Lufthansa 3 Papa Whiskey Tower, good evening. KLM 91 Alpha, please.
Hey, from KLM 91 Alpha.
KLM 91 Alpha, make that please call in on the please.
Copy, we'll do KLM 91 Alpha.
Jim says we had a teacher who'd ask us if any of us had cigarettes on us. Nope, we'd say only to find out he only wanted a ciggy till he could get to the garage across the road. We'll send one of us the 80s. It's a totally different way of living then, isn't it? Right, here we go, Lufthansa 320. Get the details shortly. Dog's lipstick in the background once again.
Alpha, holding runway 18 via Lima. Standing up runway 18, runway 91 Alpha.
What's runway 55?
Poor Lewis has had his comment removed. Wayne says I was distracted by a pretty face ringing me. Dom, what are you doing ringing Wayne?
Log Tiger 4, Scandinavian 675, on tower, hello, wind check, window 273, expectation. Landing gear 14 Lima, Frankfurt Tower, hello, wind to final 40 speed,
Will you find the cross speed at Singapore 1.0?
KLM 91 Alpha, final section, Mike departure.
Ooh, we're gonna get ourselves a little caravan coming in as well. By the looks of it.
We can do intersection Mike departure, KLM 91 Alpha.
Roger, then taxi down runway 18 and go to the intersection Mike, expect about 1 minute until departure here.
Copy, taxi down to intersection
Right,
Mike for
a
departure.
little quiet. We've got
1 minute, KLM 91 Alpha.
Swiss 321 Neo inbound next. Carl says poor Man United. Oh, they're losing. Very good. Like it. Lewis says, Jim, it didn't get any better when I went to college. Our lecturer was ace. He once told us he had meetings with his friend who was oh, fuck buddies, and then telling us about his threesome. He was the best. Wow. Okay, looks like we may have had a disconnection from the Swiss. So Fabian Grosch. Oh god, no, hang on. Is this the Swiss? Oh god, okay. No, he's gone. Okay, so in that case, Fabian Grosch coming in next. Swiss Air has disconnected. Zurich inbound this one. And then we've got a Krakow inbound, 320 Neo. 319 in from Munich. 321 Neo in from Venezia. So Lufthansa heavy at the moment. KLM departing on runway 18. Carl's asking to time Wayne out. I don't think I can time him out, but I can remove him from the channel's usage. Therefore, I can then time him out. Bit of a Boshy landing, that one.
Say again, the frequency, please, for getting the new number. 136 and 130 for getting 130, bye.
Are we getting a departure? Not really sure what that 380 is doing. Index 320 Neo. Other controls of this one is Kaitan, coming in from Krakow in Poland. So I suppose in a way, right? So seeing as we're talking about like school stuff, when you were at school, who was your favourite teacher? Beautiful landing. Look at, oh no, he bounced it. Who was your favourite teacher at school?
Tower would in Planet 271 establish 07 left.
After
319 index. Sacha Stitch inbound. In from Munich, A319. Looks like we're going to get ourselves a Emirates 777 inbound as well shortly. Dom's favourite teacher was the IT one. She wore thongs. Dirty Dog.
Intersection Mike ist possible, aber wir sind schon weitergerollt auf Lima, Lufthansa 6 von Charlie.
Ich weiß, sicher wäre dann der Line-Up auf der 18 und die da unten wollen bis Mike quasi da halten. Aber...
So I want to know who your favourite teacher was at school. Don't have to give names if you don't want to, or if you want to give names, fine. What class was it, and why are they your favourite? Or why were they your favourite, I should say.
After the cargo departing, lining up on 1 taxi down.
Oh, go on, very good. Very good on the 319. He's going to zip past us in a second. Wait for it. There it is. There's the zip.
Papa November 11, hold up November 8.
Carlos is my science teacher, Mr. Rose. He was awesome. He used to go into lesson, and that used to do what we wanted. To the extent, one day we nearly set the lab on fire. That does sound quite fun, actually, to be fair.
Runway 07, FS Planet 271. Lufthansa Cargo 861, identified, contact down radar 136.130.
136.30, choose.
Condor 2314, line up runway 18, number 2, we have 9
line up runway 1, number 10, 2314.
Bye-bye, Papa Sierra 1 is here.
Legend 5, Papa Lima established, 07 left.
Legend 5, Papa Lima, Servus, check, then
Here we go, next one. Forgive me, I was just typing something out there. Lufthansa 321 Neo. This is inbound from Venezia. Dom says, if you're a 14-year-old boy, what do you care about more? Very true. No, that's a good point. Good point, well made, I think. I can't really think who my favourite teacher was. I had a junior school teacher who was like one of my favourites, so I remember her well. Her name was Mrs. Garner. No, Miss Garner. She was one of the loveliest teachers I've ever had. In a race with a 380 here. Let's get ourselves a beautiful 380 departure. Beautiful. If you're watching tonight and you're flying, let us know. We'll keep an eye out. 321 Neo inbound again. Felix. Zagreb inbound this one. Just keep an eye out for FedEx as well. We are expecting a FedEx 767. This one looks like it is actually showing as a 321 Neo. Not just the students, but the other teachers as well. One of my teachers was on the BBC show Changing Rooms, and they got the piss ripped out of him for it. Ooh, a little on the Boshy side, but did alright. Inbound from Zagreb. Jim says geography teacher at secondary told the class she was getting married next week and wouldn't be in. So would have piece from us lot was marrying my mum's boss. So guess who was at the wedding? Wow. That is a crazy story. I think one of my absolute favourite teachers, I think, was my teacher that I had for English and Media, Miss Obatelli. I've actually met up with her a few times outside of it when I've gone back to London. And she's still as lovely as ever.
Not up and wait, runway 18, number 3, city R12 Mike.
Right, here we go, forgive me. Got a 380 inbound next, 320 inbound at the moment. This is being flown in by Timon Dell in from Munich. That is incredible, Jim, that is incredible. That's amazing. Small world. Slight overflare. Got it down though. Condor lined up there. That 380 is still holding. We've got one inbound as well. This one coming in is Daniel Mattock. This is coming in from Manchester Airport. Jim says, proceeded to generally take the piss out of me all day long for being so smartly dressed. Jim, that's so unlike you, man. I bet that's quite the sight as well. That's actually quite funny.
Tower, hello, you 244 on ILS 07 left.
Right, inbound behind the A380 is Yaka Resnik Ilnikar coming in from Athens in a Discover 330. And we've got an Emirates inbound as well on the right hand side, 3 out. Ellie says you can have Wayne back now. He's probably cold because I nicked his jacket. Again, looks better on me. No, it's alright. You can keep Wayne for a little bit longer. I actually quite enjoyed the peace and quiet. Here we go, 380.
Tower, sorry about that. Legend 5 Papa Lima on Papa. Papa November 1 on hold short November Legend 5 Papa Lima.
Oh, bosh. Oh, I want to go around on the other side. Look at this. Look at the turn already. Oh, he's disconnected. That still counts as a go around. That's 3 for the night. Carl says, so twice now Ellie has taken your jacket, Wayne, and you've not noticed. Of course he wouldn't notice. I think he secretly gives the jacket and goes, oh no, where's my jacket gone? He knows exactly where it's bloody gone. He knows where it's gone.
November 2349
It's alright, because Valentine's Day is coming up soon, so you know what Ellie needs to do? Rinse that fucker off his wallet. Spend every penny. Inbound in behind the Discover 330, we've got a 320 Neo flown by Jan coming in from Stuttgart. Then we have Demi Ogunremi coming in from Dubai with the Emirates 777. And on the downwind, there is a 747 in from Hanover. But we've got A330, we've got Butter Machine to deal with first. I leave it in the car. Can you smell that? Can anyone else smell that? I smell bullshit on Wayne's part. Oh no, it's in the car. What do I do? Oh, she's nicked it again. Bullshit. Right, 330 inbound. Here we go. So part of me also thinks this is a FlightSim 2024 broken piece of shit flight. Boshy bosh bosh. Wasn't quite the butter machine that we expected it. Down nonetheless, and with a Swiss registration. Have you seen that? You see that? Hotel Bravo, Juliet Hotel Romeo. Tells me that's an ex-Swiss machine, that. So wants to correct me, they're more than happy to.
One to 1855 5 of them.
Right, 2 aircraft in next. So we've got Jan in the Lufty 320 Neo, and then Emirates 777 inbound, and then we have an ASL 737. Following that, Lufthansa 320 Neo. There is a bit of a stack, and we are expecting a Edelweiss aircraft to come in as well. No, we've not seen many Condor at all. Funnily enough, there's one on downwind. Any sort of Condor we have seen, though, has been on the other side, or a lot of them have been departing. Very odd. Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird one tonight. The right went very quiet for a second, and now they've gotten busy. If you have a look on VATSIM radar, there is a lot of aircraft on downwind for the right hand side. Here's Jan though, inbound 320 Neo Lufthansa. I'll ask you a lot of question again in a second. Boshy Bosherson. Little wobbly. Right, question for you lot. I need to start having to think about next week's schedule. Now, obviously, I'm off to the north on Thursday, so you've got me for Monday and Tuesday. What aeroplanes would you like to see on the flight simulator, please? What aircraft would you like to see next week? Here we go. Emirates inbound from Dubai. Lewis wants 340. Oh, suits you, sir. Oh, suits you, sir. Oh, do you want it? Oh, do you want it, sir? That's beautiful. What a landing. Oh, suits you, sir. Absolutely it does. What a landing. It's been a real joy to watch some of these aircraft landing today. Absolute stunning. Carl, DC-9, not going to do that yet, because there are still problems with it, unless they've updated it. Two seconds, which they haven't done yet. I won't bring it to the streams yet. There's still quite I want to, don't get me wrong, I want to, but there are still issues with it, and by issues, it when you land it, it doesn't stop. It just keeps going and doesn't stop. Even with the reverse thrust out, it does not stop. So there are some issues. Yeah, there are some issues with it at the moment. Jarrell Plays, hello to you. Says hey, how's things? Yeah, things are good. Hope you're doing well. This is the ASL 737. This is Zlatko in from Belgrade. Normally a regular on these streams. Yeah, things good here, Jarrell. Hope you're doing well. So Lewis says 340. Carl wants DC-9, which I don't think can happen. We could do the MD-80 as a bit of a replacement. Wayne says Embraer 190 or the 777 freighter. Carl also going for the 727.
6130,
For some reason, not showing the livery for it. Ooh, look what we've got here. The elf has turned up. Hello, elf. Good to see you. The elf has arrived. Right, in next, Johannes Wittgenstein coming in from Stuttgart, and a couple of there are a couple of Condors on the way, so we're getting close. John Brown, evening to you. Very quickly says, I flew in so many DC-9s in the 80s. Hate them. Can't bring myself to use one on the sim. I probably wouldn't use the one that's on there at the moment. It is broken. Still. It needs fixing. Otherwise, it's about 80% there, but it needs fixing. Doesn't slow down on landing. On the reverse, doesn't slow down. Doesn't stop. So you end up ploughing into terminal buildings. Shame, because it's a nice little plane to fly, just doesn't work properly. Lovely landing as well there from Johannes. It's getting busy on the right hand side if you're following along on VATSIM radar. Carl, if you can put a link in the chat if you wouldn't mind.
Papa, 1 shot whiskey, Postman 327.
No, not Jim. No, not Jim. Wilson, not Jim. Carl says we should let Ellie pick a flight without the help from Wing. Good lord, could you imagine? Not saying that she wouldn't be capable of it, but I've got to try and keep it to at least under 2 hours. Do Condor look like a stick of rocks, says Ellie. I think I seen him at Lanzarote last year. Was that whilst you were pissed there still, or I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just asking for a friend. Somebody was asking about it. Someone was asking whether you were drunk then as well. Don't know who, but someone was. Might be me. Right, Julian Müller coming in from Athens. 321 from Lufthansa. And then we have the first of the Condors. There are quite a few of them about to make an appearance. I'm trying to respond to a text message. Jim says Cargo Lux 747 Luxembourg to Prestwick. We did the reverse of that, didn't we? So it wouldn't be a bad shout, to be fair. And it's been a while since we've done, you know, like the 747-8. 340 spawned there, you can just see. Not always drunk, but the party starts at the airport. I always say it's 5 o'clock summer in the world. That's another thing I've got to bloody do as well. I've got to try and find some space. I've got to try and delete a load of stuff. That's going to be tricky.
186 Harry, Yankee 07 left.
186 Tower Servo. Let's check wind 010 degrees 7 knots. Airport 111 advise able for intersection Mike departure.
Affirm, 1.
Roger, taxi down runway 18, hold the beam, Mike.
Could you please repeat that?
Taxi down runway 18 and hold the beam, intersection Mike.
Right, next one inbound. 220. So I've got the A220, but I can't download the A220 because I've got no space. I've got no room for it. I'm trying to like get room for the well, there's two planes, I guess, the Piaggio and the A350. The 350 is the more important one, I think. Right, here's Condor, first of the aircraft. Very quickly, let's get some deets. This is Mika Kaifer coming in from Palma de Mallorca in the old livery, so not the ugly ass new one. First of the Condors. Condors has not done ATR for a while. This is true. I don't remember the last time I did it. 747 inbound. Here we go. First one of the stream. This is flown in by Philip Holoschek, coming in from Hanover. Short flight. Hanover normally online on a Friday night as well. I think you need to do that Honda jet and return to that runway. Not with the Honda jet, I don't think it's possible. Unless you go uphill. But even uphill was tricky, as you saw last night. I'd go there again, just I would probably have a different plane. 747. Ooh, God, Bosh. Got it down though. It was dead tricky. I'll tell you what. Like, I didn't mind failing last night because I'd never flown into that airport, and I didn't mind failing last night. I knew it was going to be tricky. I didn't think I think I underestimated just how tricky it was. But I am determined to revisit it at some point.
No, Lufthansa Fortumana und alles 07 left.
Right, next one just very quickly before I get back onto the chat there. Edelweiss coming in from Zurich. Should be a fun one. Ellie says, Wayne going to try and teach me the planes tomorrow on Lewis' stream. Wish him luck. He's got to teach himself first. Wayne can barely tell his arse from his elbow. So some would call it ambitious. Here we go, Edelweiss coming in then on the right hand side. By the way, keep getting your aircraft suggestions in for the week. Got two days to fill. Hey, there he is. Yannick, evening to you. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Delighting us with a go around. And then managing to beautifully land the A300. Beautiful landing. In next is Condor A330. This is flown by Max. No, don't panic. It's not that Max. This is coming from Mallorca. It's supposed to be a 330 Neo, but it is not. Jim says Wayne went to the Dyer School of Aircraft Identification. Wow, what's that? That's an F-35. No, mate, that's a Cessna 172, son. Here we go, Condor in next. I mean, Carl was asking about Condor. Now we're getting quite a few. Flown by, not that Max. Purely because the aircraft isn't currently plummeting to the ground. He's having a bit of a hard time. Slight dolphin. Slight dolphin. Got it. Ooh, slight bounce. Yeah, got it down though. Wayne just saved me looking stupid before I ask about Virgin names. What a geek my babies. So, Wayne's speciality, if he was on Mastermind, would be Virgin names. And Mary does not count. I'm just saying, Virgin Mary does not count. Right, here we go. On the centre, bit of a rare centre landing. Look at that, touchdown in the background, beautiful. We'll find out who this is in a second. 340 ready to go as well. Beautifully done. Let's grab some details as to who that was. Abu Ilyas Benueda coming in from Tunis in the 320 there that we just saw. Did a sidestep over to the centre last minute as well. On the left hand side we are getting a KLM 330. Oh, go on, Yannick. Oh, no, don't do it next Friday. I'm not here. No, next Friday there's no VATSIM. I'm away for the week next week. Oh, do it following week. Following week would be fantastic if you can do that. Yannick is going to fulfill the ATR needs Yeah, there's no VATSIM stream next week. I'm away up in the north of England. But we're going to hold you to that, Yannick. We're going to hold you to that. Lovely stuff. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. #21st. Yeah, absolutely. And be a nice little birthday present to me, because that's day after my birthday, that.
Frankfurt Tower, hallo nochmal, Lufthansa 1, 2, Whiskey und ILS Yankee 0.
Right, in next is Rainer Fornoff coming in from Basel, 321. Ellie says, you're away or no? That means Wayne going to keep bugging me then. Yeah, I think so. He ain't bugging me. I'm not responding to him while I'm away. It's the whole point of getting away. To get away from Wayne. No, it's to get. No, I'm having a bit of a break, and I'm seeing family when I go up to the north, which would be nice, and then off to the TAS fair to go spend some money. And I can be sensible now because Carl's not going. In from Basel. There's Wizz Air in the background. Oh, good lord, that was firm. Let's leave that one because Wizz Air was mentioned earlier in the stream. Watch in the gap. Watch in the gap. There we go. There's your Wizz Air. Happy days. You'll fulfill the birthday wish. Yeah, no, I'll appreciate that. I think that'd be awesome. And quite a few people appreciate that. We don't seem to see many ATRs on the stream here, which is very, very odd. Do people not like flying it? Right, inbound 320 coming in next. We are expecting a FedEx. Is it there? Bastard. It's going to be on the left, isn't it? Fucking hell. Please don't go in on the left. That's all I'm asking. Please do not go on the left. Although, we might be getting treated to a Cathay Pacific Cargo 747-8 as well, courtesy of George, coming in from Amsterdam. So we might have that made up. When's your birthday, Tom? Mine's in 2 weeks' time. Mine is on the 20th, so that is going to be freaky if yours is on the 20th as well. Literally like 13 days' time, which is 2 weeks. Inbound. Oh, okay. It's one of the freaky arrivals. Jetstar, Australia. Inbound at Frankfurt. This is interesting. Here we go. Jetstar all the way from Australia. Well, the airline is, not the actual plane. It is. Yeah, it's an Australian reg. Look at that. There's one you don't see. It's going to be a Zimax Airlines ATR 42. I hope you have the matching livery for it then. Do I have that? What would I need for it to actually show up? Because I'm no good with this whole like model matching crap. Like I don't know like how to program it and to make things work. John's is on the 19th of February. It's weird. I know a few people that like one of my best friends is on the 17th. My cousin's is on the 28th. Wilson's is on July 10th. Very good. Carl says not seen Jetstar on here before. No, we haven't. No, not on these streams. No. I've flown with the Zimex ATR to Frankfurt a couple of times, but last landing was a while ago. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it should show. I don't see why I wouldn't.
Left Papa, November 11, holding short November, Lufthansa 2.
Bit of a break in play at the moment. So time to just go back to the whole decompress mode after a little bit of a busy spell.
Now Tower, hello, Lufthansa 2 Kilo Lima ILS Yankee 07 left.
330 on the runway there. But strange that there's nothing on the right at the moment. We are expecting what we got. Is this the Caravan? Okay, we are expecting a Cessna Caravan inbound. This is in from Brussels. And then we've got 321 from Luca, as in the chap is Luca Kakira. And then we've got a 320 in an interesting leave call sign. So yeah, just waiting on the FedEx 737, by the way, over in the background. Has just landed, I think. We're expecting a Cessna Caravan to pop up at any moment. And here it is, Cessna Caravan coming in. Note received loud and clear. How was your stream today? Did you see some nice landings? We've been seeing quite a few. We've had some very, very good landings today. One or two very dodgy ones. Very dodgy landings. But let's see how well the Cessna Caravan does here, and I'll get back to the rest of the comments in a second.
121-855, thank you very much for the grace. Bye-bye.
Should be absolutely fine. Should be absolutely fine. Is he down? Oh, okay, he's down. Doesn't look like he's down, but he's down. Wayne's in the doghouse. Fairly certain there's a picture of a dog as an emoji. If we can just pop that in the chat for Wayne, seeing as he's in the doghouse. Here we go. 321 Neo. Forget where this one's coming in from. I'll have a look in a minute. KLM 330 that's just landed as well. Nice one, Carl. Here's the caravan. For some reason it's the hover version of the caravan. And he said you're fine. Oh, well, cheers. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Very kind. Thank you. Maximus, hello. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. And we've got Franco Di Maria coming in from Venezia. And then we've got the Cathay 747-8 coming in right behind. Just entering the shot now. Maximus says, makes me want to fly into Frankfurt just to be judged. Oh, we don't judge you. We don't judge anybody. We just tend to have a look and just tend to see what people are doing. Yeah, judging the good way, 100%. It's all good fun. It's all good fun. I mean, you're more than welcome to. We're going to be here for a little bit longer. So this must be a fictional airline. And then if we scroll backwards, here's the Cathay Pacific Cargo 747-8. I will have a look, Maximus, at your flight number in a second. But here's the Cathay Cargo 747. If I quickly look, this is flown in by George. The FedEx 76 has gone in on the left-hand side, so this more than makes up for it. First time seeing a Cathay Cargo 747-8.
After escaping, taxi Sierra,
Maximus, if you are interested, we do these on a Friday, every Friday, barring next Friday because I'm away for a week or for about 3-4 days. Oh, go on then. Did you order some butter? I think you certainly did. Goodness me. That is insane. What a landing. And we've been treated to some very good landings. Very, very good landing. Love seeing VATSIM light up on a Friday. If you're ever around on a Thursday, Toronto Thursdays are very active and fun to watch. I think the problem with that is, isn't it like late? Isn't it like UK time? Something like midnight? Something like that? I'm fast asleep by then. I'm fast asleep by then. It's a shame though because I know they do some like earlier ones for the UK people. So we might pop in. Yeah, we might pop in and have a look. It is quite late, yeah. It is one that I've wanted to do for a while though. Just need it to start earlier. Right, so for the first time, can we see, there it is, FedEx 767 landing on the left hand side. First time seeing a 767 on the stream, believe it or not. Yeah, every Friday we do this. Yeah, every Friday we do this. Obviously, like I said, not doing it next Friday because I will be away. But next time we're back on is the 21st of February. Just waiting for the next arrival here while it's gone a little quiet, which is good. Take a little breath. 74 arrivals inbound. So there's still a bit of action to go. Probably about 20 minutes worth, I reckon. Something like that. It is getting quieter. Mario Chluba coming in from Geneva next 320 from Lufthansa. So about 20 more minutes or so of this stream. Ellie says, Wayne just explained to me how the stream works. That's cool how it's people. Yeah, it's real. It's people that play the flight simulator that are flying in right now. These aren't computer generated aircraft. These are people that are currently playing the flight simulator. It's the beauty of VATSIM. It's one that I will never use. I'll never ever use VATSIM, but we use a different program for RATC, as you would have heard last night. And someone was getting abducted by aliens just then, clearly. Right, anyway. 320 inbound next from Geneva. Marco Tuba. We'll have a look at your flight number in a second once this plane lands. FLE212.
Cross 04 and hold short Lima and contact 128 955
Frankfurt Tower, Lufthansa 3, Papa on ILS 07 left.
Pretty good. I've just seen Qatar just show up, making an appearance just then. We've also got Fly Dubai who have shown up as well. But there is... Oh, there's Jet 2. Jet 2 have shown up as well. There is your Qatar cargo. Keep getting suggestions in as well, like I said, for aircraft for next week. Let me know what you want to see for next week. Like 2 days to cover. Let me know. Let me know what you potentially or want to see. But yeah, if you're try again. If you're enjoying the stream, do feel free to hit the like button. It does help us out massively. Would be mucho apreciado. Otherwise, I'm back with you tomorrow. I'm not going yet, but back with you tomorrow for Southwest Airlines 737 for a bit of a long flight tomorrow down to Providenciales. Providenciales. Sounds about right. Big plane with a big bar. I think any plane that we use, Ellie, is gonna have booze on it anyway, so it doesn't matter what we pick. No matter what we pick. Wayne wants an ATR cargo flight.
120.
If you have a cargo flight, there's no booze on board.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Ellie will put you in the doghouse even further if you deprive her of booze on the flight.
We are clear to land.
Who's the flight crew for tomorrow? Oh, I can't tell you that yet.
Good evening, Los Santos Yankee.
But I'll be sure to get their names correct. Unlike yesterday. Still feel bad calling Deshaun Emma. It's funny because I think I picked Emma to start with and then changed it to Deshaun and then completely forgot that I changed it to Deshaun. Depends who you want. Depends who you want as cabin crew tomorrow on our flight. Or actually, I did promise Sarah that I'd introduce her to Janet. So I think we'll do Janet tomorrow. Let me rephrase that. We'll have Janet on board tomorrow.
Continue via Mike and Mike 8 for short of runway.
Don't mock me, I couldn't help it. Adrian Aviation 1994, hello to you, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. Part of me is thinking I've just found you on VATSIM. I'm going to wait for you to confirm, but I think I may have found you. We will see. I'm also inbound, Frankfurt landing in 15 minutes. I guess too busy today. So, are you flying Eurowings 737-800?
Crossing runway 07 center on the other side, Lima, hold short of November 5.
Ellie says, I'll be cabin crew. I look hot in cabin crew uniform. Well, that's enough booze for you, I think. You want to put that bottle down because I think that's enough. Our next arrival is Volkan Sagiroglu. Sagiroglu. I did say that correct. Nice. In from Stuttgart. 320.
Continue via Papa or short of November 11.
I've just had a look on VATSpy. I'm like, I saw Adrian's name. I'm like, I can see Adrian's name next to the Eurowing 737. Part of me thinks that's that. Carl says, Ellie asked Tom about his cabin crew uniform. Oh, Jesus. I mean, you're more than welcome to show it off. It's not a problem. Wayne's asking where Jeremy Beadle is. I mean, does someone want to tell him? Does someone want to tell him? Or does he not know? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Tomalina was a thing. I have now decided to change her name. She's no longer called Tomalina.
11855.
A-firm, yes, I am the Eurowings 737. Fantastic. We'll keep an eye out for you. Oh, God, didn't do the other thing yet. Bollocks. Phoenix, is that right? Phoenix to Toronto. Who was asking about that? It was Maximus, wasn't it? Maximus was asking about that, or gave me a flight number. Flair, he's flying. Flair 737 Max 8. Legend is Tomalina. What was Janet's trainer? I've changed her name by deed poll. She is no longer Tomalina. got there in the end for the 320neo. There's the 767. Tomasino. See, yeah, Tomasino sounds better. But no, I don't think I've changed it to that. I think I've changed it to, like, I don't know, just a different name that begins with T. And don't use my name for it. Just make it something a bit different. It's got to be a proper alter ego name. Maximus says, I love flying the iFly Max. So yeah, it's one of those, like, I enjoy it. But have you found with the update that they had, right? Lewis, definitely not. With the update that they've had to the iFly Max, there's no wing flex now. I don't know if you found that or not, but I noticed it the other day. I was flying it and I was like, where's the wing flex? So I'm pretty sure it had wing flex before the update. Now there is none. Eddie says cabin crew uniforms. Yeah. Quiznis Jet 5, I think it is. Is it 5 or is it number 4? One of the two.
Yankee, can we vacate Papa 8?
Terry. Look at how Lewis and Jim have just come up with the same name at the same time. Terry. And spelt it correctly. Maybe her last name could be Bull. So she could be Terry Bull.
Continue via Papa, hold short November.
That old fable name.
Number 6 approved, 07 left clear to land, Condor 122.
Right, this is going to be a blank 777, but this is going to be Lufthansa.
Holding point 18. 121 tower low, line up runway 18. Line up runway 18, September 121.
So it's supposed to be Lufthansa. Terry Bull tits. Why do I like that? Why do I like Terry Bull tits? Or bull teats? Right.
Tower, guten Abend, Lufthansa 6 on Lima for Lima 20.
Boys and girls, it has suddenly gone very quiet.
And what will there be departure after this frequency?
So I think what we'll do is Adrian will be our last arrival.
120, sorry, what?
Expect 120, that's number 155.
120, 155.
Because it has gone very quiet on the approaches.
Yankee, continue left on Papa 1, hold short of whiskey.
Left Papa 1, hold short of whiskey, Lufthansa 4 Yankee.
So we've got a couple of aircraft to go.
KLM 145.
Terry Bull Tits, I like that. There you go. Her name is Terry Bull Tits. Ellie says, I see why Wayne loves the channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the kind words. You are more than welcome here.
Thank you.
The 450, continue via Mike and Mike 8, hold short of runway 07 center.
Mike 8, and hold short 07 center from the 450.
All we can say to you, Ellie, is welcome to the crazy gang.
Via Papa, hold short of November 11.
Papa, hold short November 11, control.
100 Tango Sierra, cross runway 07 center, taxi left on Lima, hold short of November 5.
Cross the center, then left on Lima, and no fault turn on the flight.
Supposed to be a KLM landing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, wishy-washy. Moshy-moshy. Wishy-washy. 737-800 in from Paris. Sung Hyun Kim at the controls. Then Julius Vrana in a Aerologic 777 freighter. And then Adrian, who's in our chat, will be our last arrival of the day. It is set on music for the 90s, yes indeed. 90s music tomorrow. So probably not one of the busier Frankfurt streams we've done. But still been a lot of fun. Look at that. What is that? I'm very curious with this airline livery here. Yeah, 90s music, any genre, rock, pop, dance, whatever you fancy. Just 2 aircraft to go. Aerologic in next. 777 freighter. And then we'll end the stream with Adrian. He gets to close us out tonight.
126, that's a 130, that's a 121.
Frankfurt Tower, hello, jump cargo 186, ILS, runway 07 left.
Jump cargo 186, Frankfurt Tower, hello, wind 020 degrees 8 knots, runway 07 left, clear to land.
07 left, clear to land, jump cargo 186.
Jim says more Jill stickers have arrived and he can't wait to meet you all next Saturday to give you one. I can't say that sentence without thinking something else. Can't wait to give you one and a selfie and photo. Technically the same thing. Yeah, right you are. You never see these photos, do you? You ever wondered that? You never see these selfies.
Frankfurt Tower, hello, das ist hier übrigens die Papa Echo, ILS 07 right.
Wings Papa Echo Tower, hello, wind 020 degrees 8 knots, runway 07 right, clear to land, Mike 9 at post.
Roger, 07 right, clear to land, Papa Echo.
Jim says, now this is a story all about how Wayne's life got flipped turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, so sit right there and I'll tell you how he became the prince of a girl called Ellie. Ah, look at Jim getting all soft. Girl called Ellie. There you go. Not Ellie. How he became the prince of a girl called Ellie. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
450, contact apron 121.855, choose.
121.855, choose, Lufthansa 450.
Oh, interesting. So Julia's winning on the left. So not the right. But Adrian is closing us out this evening. Which means I have to do my obligatory goodbyes before he comes in.
Runway 07 set, taxi via Lima, Saudi, and 145.
I'm going to leave you with two songs to end the stream with tonight. As we wait for Adrian to pop in. Boys and girls, thank you so much for watching this evening. Back with VATSIM in 2 weeks' time. But I'm back with you tomorrow for what should be a fun evening of request music from the 90s. Just keeping an eye here. Yeah, definitely going on the right hand side. So have a fantastic rest of your Friday night. Have a brilliant Saturday, wherever you get up to. I think Lewis is on tomorrow.
Runway 07 left, ready for departure.
Little plug for Lewis. Lewis is streaming this weekend.
Line up the runway 07.
For myself and Wayne, thank you so much for watching this evening. I'll see you tomorrow for some more fun and games here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. So for myself and Wayne, a very good evening to you all. Take care, and bye-bye for now.
Correction, KLM 1415, contact apron 121.855, choose.
Contact apron 121.855, Canada 145, thank you.
German Cargo 186, contact apron 121.855.
11855, German Cargo 186, ciao.
462, wind 020 degrees 7 knots, runway 07 center, please take off.
Cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 462, danke, ciao, ciao.
Noch von mir bleiben, bitte. Identified.
Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry is so prestigious. Wave your I believe in Joe Hendry, and the prestigious one.